button there to go live on the tubes of you. Also, I don't know if you're about Franco, but I was thinking we used to do it like peak on Sunday nights. Maybe we could do a group session on Sunday. I can ver to see how it goes. Obviously, I think Cleo might not be raiding that one fucking day, so maybe we can snatch Cleo and the gang and climb the mountain. Hola, Wolfie. How'd it go, Wolfie? How'd the tire? What the hell? Listen, you want to play peak, don't you? Sunday night, 10 p.m. Atlantic, 8 p.m. Central. The homies versus the mountain. Oh, yeah? You're so mad at the frogs? They apparently nerfed them, Scoff. They nerfed them because they heard about them. Yeah, it was a bit severe. You need people put your POV? Yeah. So after my stream, I don't know who else will stream, but I don't know how Frank was feeling, but maybe we can watch some of that. I got trapped in a fence twice because those damn frogs. Yeah, they got nerfed, and they also nerfed the ghost. That way he can't climb up the fucking platform. So a little bit easier. In fact, you know what? I wouldn't say easier. It's more better balance because that was just some bullshit. It was just not good. It's not. How come when they're in a tie, it always goes to the positive thing? You mean the one that chased me across the map? Yes, that ghost is not supposed to do that. Another chance for some players to say congrats, but I did it pre-nerf. Yes, 100%. Aircraft said there's some sort of meta where you throw the frogs and let them eat you. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. You know, the only time I saw a frog, Cleo, was when one kept tonguing me and pulling me into the fence like 4 times in a row. The frogs are a bit frustrating because they change your camera, and when you are in the gloom, you get turned around. Yes. You know what? Aggro Crab or Landfall, whoever made the game, up until this point, you know, the tree map wasn't the best, but the rest of the biome and the rest of the game is pretty good. This feels out of hand with the rest of the game. Like, okay, sure, whatever, but it doesn't feel like it's tuned to the rest of the game. Obviously, I've only done it once. I'll see what it feels like after this. But yeah, maybe we can get a session going with the friendos Sunday night. Fairy Lantern is good for gloom. I wonder, can the milk absorb the gloom? The only frog I saw was the one that perma-stunned off when he was trying to climb a tree, and the one that grabbed my dead body when the ghost exploded you. Yep. All right, new poll. Let's go. All right. What's something negative that we can do here? Okay, sure. There we go. But yeah, no, we'll see. Obviously, I'm down to play. Tonight, obviously, Cleo's raiding. Tomorrow night, we got Repo. And then, what's it called? That leaves like Sunday open for that sort of thing. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm still doing Northhorn. It's just, you know, I did the raid 3 times today. I think I'm at 25 now, so I'm halfway through doing the raid 50 times for the achievement. So we'll see what it's like and what we'll do there. I'm still doing that every day. It's just not, you know, 10 hours a day. So we'll be back on that nonsense on Sunday as well. So I already did the secret achievement, but congrats. Yeah, and how much fun did you have doing that? Extra final fixative. I was like, ooh, very nice, Wolfie. Hola, Rosa. Rosa, she looks incredible. Absolutely. I was stressing. I bet you were stressing, man. I watched a fast-forwarded video of it, Franco. I'm like, nah. I look forward to maybe doing 10% of this and then watching Franco do the rest as he carries me up the fucking area. Christ. Then I just sent 4 and it was fine. Okay, well, damn. What does Emery? All right, let's get going. We have our polls. We have our thingies. Bow, 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 bow. I mean, me and Max almost did it first try, the first time on accident. Gotcha. Oh, mira, there you go. Did you do the thing with the things? The things. I'm being vague. I can be unvague if you want, but I don't know if if anybody cares about, you know, peak spoilers. It says most likely. Okay. So you did the hidden level. You need to look stuff up. Yep. Alright. I see that beta is back per this new poll. Alright. We'll get going after this. Are replacing repo? No. Because you can play peak and medic can't play peak. And I think a lot of people can't play peak. So we'll see what it's like. We'll see what people are feeling. Then I'm content to do repo Saturday as per usual, and then peak on Sunday. But I just work here. All right, let's load her up. So this is the colony. We're doing pretty good for ourselves. Like, we're doing all right. We're doing good stuff. We're progressing. We've seen some anomalies. We've seen some things. Mechanoid threat in 9 days. Okay. That's right. I just got hit with lava again. This is our ship. Rosa's right there with her eyeballs, in her bedroom. Right. I need to adjust this because this did not look what. This is not what I need here. Oh shit! Where's that at? No! What the fuck do you mean? You aren't a caster? You literally have second level spells? Yeah, but I'm also a melee. I'm a hybrid. I do different things. Literally me. That's a picture of me right now, Ray. Oh! Where's my side stealer? Corey, fucking run! Oh, Corey, there's multiple of them. You really gotta get going. Alright, Corey's like, fuck this, I'm out. I mean, Iggy's got a gun, but let's watch these dumb... Oh, they're going for Iggy instead. Wolfie, drop that human meat! Look at Wolfie Tank as a sniper! Okay, we're fine. Never mind. Good job, Iggy. Good job, Wolfie. Good job, Mimi. Wolfie, I swear to God, you gotta land your shot, son. Okay. I think we're good. Speaking of Spellblade Solo, did you see Beta try to warn me about the hole in the dungeon? I heard Beta screaming, "Max, don't fall in the hole!" And then I was hoping you would. Mimi 100% fell in the hole. Mimi 100% just head first right into that hole. As Mimi is wont to do. Okay, well, here we are. Don't mind me, just rebuilding the wall chat blew up. He was also welcomed into the club. Yeah. Beta said, don't fall in the hole, as she fell into the hole. So, you know. Max, don't fall into the hole. See size of aggro list, quadruple. Oh no. Let's be honest, I would have hit it. Yeah, no, I mean, would have 1%. Yeah, no, it's just, that's just a fact. All right. Happy start to the start of our rimming session. Let's start filling you with nuclear waste. Everyone's favorite. Let me see. Spell is true. That's called a spell blade or a battle mage or probably a half dozen other names. Listen, it'll be okay. I'm intellect based, but I'm not that smart. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. All right, so where are we? What the hell was I doing? Right, researching orbital tech because that'll allow me to have water on my ship, and by the way, oxygen pumps, which you know some might consider important for a spaceship. Look at hot pot, and the meat in it is somehow dry. How does? Okay. All right, thanks, chat. Thank you for the Christmas tree, Rudy. We can have one Christmas tree on the spaceship. Where would this go? Oh, this would be a good spot for my Christmas tree. On one side we have an infinite chem reactor, on the other side we have a Christmas tree. It's perfect. Okay, Greek goddess, the meadow is passing through, all your crops have grown. Yeah, my crops! Thanks, chat. Thanks for all the corn. Thanks for bombarding from outer space as well, chat. Apollo Opinion Channel has triggered volcanic winter for a whole day. Let's hope we get on the other side. Probably not. Some people are gonna die. Because that was good. At least that's nice. That's what we had for dinner. It was just a plate full of gyoza. Pot stickers. Whatever you want to call them. Right there. Just a pile. I filled in 3 times across 2 different days before I caught on. The last one doesn't count because I was actually looking and creeping towards it to see what would happen. I didn't fall into that hole, but I did fall into the hole in Najana about 5 times. I believe I gave Ash a big faction. No, I gave Beta a faction hit because the high elf in there wanted to fight me, so I fought her. But by the 2nd or 3rd time I fell in, I had feigned death, so I just feigned death. Need to add the hole to some 14 dungeons. I mean, the hole is actually in the name of a zone in EverQuest as well, Max. So it's not just the hole. So you put some respect on that hole. That general got me once. The way I had to fight for my life to get back out. Did Moosh come over and say hello to you? Did Moosh or Mosh, whatever the fuck his name is? Thank you, Kailasa, for the immuno enhancers. What are these? Analysis computer inspects the bloodstream, classifies pathogens, and rapidly prompts the body's natural immune system to respond to them faster than it could alone. This speeds immunity gains significantly. Can you have 1 or 2? Kailasa, can you shove these in your face? You cannot. They're a surgery item. So I think 1 for each kidney. Gotcha. Well, let's find out. You are in fact correct. Look at you. Thank you, Christopher, for the skills trainers medical. Let's see where your stats are medically. There you are, right there. You are currently at 18. This should get you to 20. Let's see. I think I hunted down Moosh myself. It was the elf. I tried to just walk away, and she rooted me and started hitting the back of your head. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I took monk, so I can just feign death. Last night when we went into Castle Mistmore with Lake, I was like, watch Lake, I'm gonna single pull this and I need you to tag them when I get them nice and clear. And then I pulled like 12 dudes and I died. We wiped twice in Castle Mistmore. Oh, look at Wolfie in the hospital. What's even wrong with you, Wolfie? Oh no, you bruised your neck. You scratched your torso. You scratched your right shoulder. You bruised your left arm. Walk it off. Poog Lake and Mimi. Yeah, no, so clearing to that spot was still a lot of XP, so they were fine. They were fine. They've seen worse. Alright, Christopher, did that in fact cap you out? You are now capped out on Doctorology. Congratulations. Your retraining has gone well. Alright, Rosa can take the other one since you're already capped. I'll patch you up. Hell yeah! Let's go. You do need different doctors to be doing things because you need redundancy when it comes to the medical field because people fucking die all the time. Okay, what are we doing here? Alright, all our crops have grown, so that's good. We got hay for our aminals. We got I might make, what was I doing here? I made it thicker for a reason and I don't know why. Why would I make it thicker besides the fact that that's exactly what I'm still playing about the game. Every Friday, Lady Mary. Every Friday, we out here rimming the way the Lord intended us to. Okay, what if I go, like, I put, like, a little thing extension from here, go up and out, like, little arms, like, ah! Does he need little arms? Does the ship need little arms? I think the ship could use little arms. Yeah, why not? We need somewhere to store our stuff. So, we're storing stuff. Well, I'm gonna need the thing that actually increases my shield size, because this ain't it. Am I lopsided? I might be lopsided. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I just can't count. Okay, so we're doing really well for our ship. We have large thrusters, large thrusting acquired. We got large chem fuel tanks. Thank you, Christopher, for those medicals. Those are the ones you already sent me, so that's good. Mimi's banging on her drum. People are losing their shit, and I don't know why. Okay, what do you need, my guy, Rice Guy? Your friend Bowmage died. You're hungry. Well, why don't you eat something? There's plenty of food. Jesus. Consume a simple meal. Remembering the way the Lord intended us to is not on my daily bingo card. It is on Fridays here. Look, Scowl and Flynn are out in the hot tub vibing. People are eating meals. There's plenty of human meat here thanks to Dittrick. We have the bits and bobs of anomalies. You know, the usual. Alright, we need some wall lamps on the inside. Okay, so we do have 2 sight sealers, so that is going to help us increase our anomaly studies. So disruptor flares will be very nice. Going to need those eventually for the anomalies. It's called depression. Alright, so we've almost filled up the holes here caused by chat. I still have a massive gaping hole where my electricity was coming from. Well, part of my electricity was coming from here from my solar powered panels. It's okay, chat. I forgive you. We can rebuild these. We can rebuild them. This is going to be the parking lot for my ship. When it gets back, the mechanoids are after me currently. As you can see there, we have 8 days. So Mimi, Rosa, and Iggy are about to go on a vacation somewhere else on the map. That's an Architect eyeball. I don't know who sent me that. Who sent me an eyeball? Medical, amino enhancers, Iridi's tree, and thing. Okay. Right, that's right. We had a child last week. Congratulations. We have a baby. And it's somehow still alive. Does Bay have all of his eyeballs? That's my first question. I ask myself that every morning when I wake up. Does Bay have... Alright, Bay's got eyeballs, arms, kidneys, and legs. Thank you, Sorelia, for the bionic eyeballs. Appreciates that. Kailasa's confused. Kailasa is broken down and is wandering around confused. This happened because of anesthetic. Yeah, you just had your surgery. Stop eating raw potatoes. Got your amino enhancers though, so you're good there. Do I have both your Arco eyeballs? I believe so, Rosa. You went to bed and you had your pinky tails and your eyeballs out. But your left pinky is still gone. Iggy still got a bullet lodged in his torso. Let's see. Beta's got his mech link and mech gestation processors and his eyeballs. Bay is chromed up, fellow Choom. I guess we can give Wolfie the spare eyeball. I don't know who gave this eyeball to me. A small sacrifice. Let's see. Uh-huh. Ah, Corey's in the toilet with their baby. Ah, motherhood. Alright, so we still have these dudes here. Okay, so our defenses have been tried repeatedly. But we're generally okay. For now. Dimitri's are... That's a lot of sightseers. Jesus. Okay, sight stealers. Well, those dudes are dead. Alright, let's start repairing the planet again. Since, you know, stuff happened. Listen, sometimes the crotch goblins won't let you pee alone. It's true. It's true. Floor. Yeah, so let's start repairing the map again. It's wild that something happened here again that set fire to our lands again. Question, do I exist in this world? Zemri, you are right here, and let me show you what you got. Zemri, you are naked. Stat-wise, there's you. You are Neanderthal, and one of those dudes with the big clubs. You have a weapon that sets things on fire. You're tough, a quick sleeper, and a night owl. You have... Your right lung was destroyed. So, you know, you got that going on. Gear-wise, you have a shield belt and a vac suit helmet, which isn't the best, but it'll protect you against weather and all that. So if you get a vac suit chest piece, that'll protect you. It's a very basic one. It's not as good as the armors, not even close, as the big advanced armors, but it'll keep you safe from the environment at least somewhat, especially not from being meleeed. Naked, just topless. They got pants on. They got some modicum of yeah. And so here goes your health. You are missing a right lung. You can replace that lung if you want, and you can do architect parts as well. But you are here. I have kept you alive. Yeah, no, like I said, we've done pretty good. Have we lost some colonists? Yes. Some people got fucking blasted, but by and large, we've done okay. We're doing okay. We're making pretty good progress on both Anomaly and thing. But we do have to move our ship away here in a hot minute because the mechanoids are coming for us. And now that we advanced our research, we can move further away than what we had before. So that's nice. All right, Iggy, Mimi both have chairs, tables. Rosa has a chair and a table and a bookcase. All right, we need to make Rosa's sanctum here. Did you send me a regular lung? Thank you, Zemri. However, I cannot. I don't think I can install a regular lung. You need like a technological lung. Can I install just a raw ass lung? Let's find out. Flag that lung for pickup. Zemri. I can install a lung. Okay, cool. Let's get you a nice meaty lung back inside your body. Stuff a raw lung in me, papi. You know what? Absolutely. I mean, what? Okay. I mean, what? Who said that? Whom said that? Well, don't put the lung in the ass. That probably wouldn't work. I'm sorry. Are you a lungologist? All we need is a really long connector smoothie, and we'll be fine. No, look, a regular meat lung will suffice. Oh, wait, no, seriously? A mysterious obelisk has crashed nearby. The obelisk hums with putrid psychic energy, gradually intensifying as it approaches some dangerous limit. You can send colonists to suppress the obelisk to prevent it from activating. You can also mark the obelisk for study to try to learn its purpose and perhaps make use of it. You can always attack the obelisk to destroy it, but doing so may unleash unnatural and dangerous phenomena. Yep, let's see, this determines whether the twisted obelisk will be automatically suppressed. Yeah, we'll keep it at 40. Absolutely study it. We have to study it in order to defeat it. But the blood obelisk, we don't want to destroy that. Destroying? No, dude, we already did that once. And man, did we learn a lesson. Thank you for the lungs, Emery. And thank you. Why are you sending me a liver, medic? Are we just sending me body parts? I don't think anyone needs an actual liver, but thank you. I'm gonna sell your liver on the black market. Liver, I hardly know her. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna do the thing. Prediction. I haven't done the prediction and Mimi hasn't sunk the ball in coincidence. Balti. Yes. No, en español. We'll do 20 minutes. Start prediction. There you go. You got 20 minutes to vote. Is this the week where Mimi breaks the 4-week drought? The drought of the summer? Does she sink the ball in my tea mug? Or does she, miss again? Breathing through the ass is halfway to talking out of it? I've been accused of such things, Ray. I've been accused of such things. Unsubstantiated. Should I hold off on sending armor since you mentioned... No, you can send it right now. We're still here. I have 8 days to send them out, so I got plenty of time. Thank you, Iggy, for the bionic heart. Let's put that in your body. Does Iggy need a bionic heart? Okay, but... you don't need one, but you can definitely take one. You know what? I'll give you a free Architect Eyeball. Except it's not there. Where did it go? Who knows? Thank you for the... Stop sending me raw organs! I can't even eat them! I'm just gonna have to sell them to the next vendor that comes on by that likes buying illicit organs. Alright, thank you for the detoxifier lungs. We can definitely put those in your body, Kailasa. You returned from your woozy session. Listen, I can't just add more organs to your pawns. That's not how that works. Wait a minute, detoxifier lungs. There are improved body parts that you can get that help you survive nonsense. So I have a question. What is Raining Man? It's not that. Oh no, you guys killed that boomalope. Oh no, so sad. Too bad. Thank you for the compacted steel. Thank you for the gifties from outer space trap. Thank you. Salt slate. Ooh, machinery. That's good. Raining Man rains a bunch of dead corpses on my map that freak everybody the fuck out. Dead bodies everywhere. Uranium, compacted steel, silver, marble, limestone. Thank you, Bae, for the slab of human meat. I appreciate that. It's already being consumed by this feral mink. Thanks, chat, for dislodging that thing. Tacos! Thank you, Bae. Hey, wait a minute. You sent me a lot of human meat and then some tacos. That's not the. They're not. There's no connection there, right? Huh? I said Bae. Bae provides the meat of the humans. Don't ask where Bae gets it. Somebody, I feel like a toasty cinnamon bun. I never want to leave this bed. All your beds are masterwork. Thank you. I did add some extra things in there for like status adjustments and some good, some bad. Toasty cinnamon bun. Okay, so we're making progress there. We're rebuilding over here. I need to clear all this stuff out. I guess I need to build the machine that lets me get rid of... How do I get rid of this slag? What do we have here? Thank you, Mimi, for stone crab number 2. Look at him go! Just a little guy. Thank you, Cowie, for the cookies. Mimi, I have good news and I have bad news. Tomorrow, it'll not be so hot that I don't want to bake in the kitchen, so I can bake. The question is, what do I bake? I did mention maranitos, but then, you know, it was 105 degrees. I was like, maybe I don't bake when it's 105 out. Maybe I don't. Alright, who's got a gun? Rosa has a gun. Mimi has her poker. Iggy's got a gun. Rice has... Huh? And what? You're making rice? No, you're making full meals. You're just using rice as the carb. You are cooking rice. And that cub, the elephant, is taking the meals away as you finish them. He's your sous chef. Hello, Shay. How to get rid of the slag and you never get rid of me? That's how? Damn. Thank you, Ray, for the psychic suit. Pulsar, Geo, pop that. Thank you for the marine armor. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty good. Let's get you in that. Oh, you're in the surgery right now. Sorry, you can't pick up your stuff. Your stuff. Okay, who's missing a gun? Somebody's missing a gun. They dropped it there in the kitchen. Pacifist, not Beta, because Beta doesn't do that. Bae's got a gun. Arda's got a bonk. Wolfie's got a sniper rifle. Varsity has a gun. Geo has a poker. Lemon has a gun. Arxane has a gun. Kailasa has a space gun. Ali Baba has a sniper rifle. It's probably Shadow's assassin, I think. Yeah, because he went on a little bit of a bender. Pokemon Go is down, and I was trying to fill the home Pokedex. Rip. Alright, Rosa is doing surgery on Kailasa. Best of luck. Prestige Marine Helmet as well. Ooh, Zemri going for the big fancy stuff. Okay, Zemri, we'll get you geared up as soon as you have recovered from your surgery. Where are you? Yep, you're right there. Alright, but yeah, no, the prediction is up. You can vote for yay or nay. It's currently 229,000 versus 250,000. So that's one person packing the nays. What do we have over here? Do you have any bills? We have no bills. Let's add a bill for this. Beta, what do you want? Do you want to just take a Diabolos? Do you want a centipede burner, a centipede gunner, a Jesse, a tunneler, a cyclops, a lancer, a scyther, a scorcher, a pikeman? Or are you waiting to make something that's even gnarlier than that? Give me the burner. Burner it is. Wait, I can resurrect the other ones? That's kind of nice. But only for the big ones, not for the small ones. Alright, 1 centipede burner. What do I need for this shit? Sorry, language. I need 1 high subcore. Alright, do I have any high subcores? I have a grab core. I have some... Why is there buffalo wool in here? That's not where my wool goes. Nor my shards. Okay. Oh my god, look at that. It's 2 high subcores. Thank you, Iggy, for providing. Someone bought it before you. Iggy has your back. Alright, Zemri, come get your armor, please, as well as your hat. And then I can give somebody this good chest piece here. Shinobi can have this one since she doesn't have anything. I take it back, Iggy. Your stream streak isn't weak. Uh-huh. Alright, so we're built. Alright, so we built this section almost. We still have a little bit to go there, but yeah, I'm gonna have to research this. I'm already doing it, right? We're already learning orbital tech. So this gives me the kid's vac suit, orbital scanner, oxygen pumps, vac barrier, vac suit, vac helmet, cryogenic extraction node, sewage dump port, a water tank, vacuum toilets, and water recovery system. A compact high-efficiency recycling node that recovers and reuses water from showers and sinks. That's something that we want. Okay. Where does that go though? Where does orbital tech go after that? Or is that the final segment of orbital? And then your queen? Yeah, we're working our way towards it. Where is it? So after the orbital tech, we'll go into ultramech tech. But that requires fabrication. Right, so we'll go orbital mech tech, fabrication, and then thing. Okay, got it. We have a ways to go. And our ship is filthy. Jesus. Okay, well, that's right. I needed to make a space to start scrapping all this metal. I don't think we need 2 of these. So we actually deconstruct 1 of these and then build a unit in its place. Beta is our mechanitor. You have 3 cleaners, 1 lifter. So that's not too bad. That's pretty good, actually. Cerelia, meanwhile, is working on the mines. I'll take that. Oh, look! We have Chat. Oh, by the way, I named the baby Chat. Corey and Gio's baby. Chat is just sleeping. Look how cute you are, Chat. Chat's just a baby. Okay, we've got all of that stuff there. That's fine. Is this thing dead? No, it's injured. Okay, that's fine. It can stay injured. Almost hit Beta in the head with that, but I respect it. Almost hit Beta in the eyeball with some eyeballs. Thank you, Ali. 2 more eyeballs. Give you the good eyes. Where are you? Right there. Listen, you still have that gunshot in your head, but outside of that, you're fine. Let's get you the incredible eyeballs. What do you mean search you failed on Kailasa by Varsity? Varsity Classic. I can't believe Varsity would do this. Varsity. Instead of installing a detoxifier lung, you instead stabbed and cut Kailasa. Good job, Varsity. Alright, there's going to be a meeting of the board, the medical board. We're going to revoke Varsity's license. Someone take away his medical license? Kailasa, you have witnesses for your lawsuit. So I have a question. Yes, Beta, what can you do? What can I do for you? Cargo pods. You have detected a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. We have, okay, ice cream from space. Sure. Why is there an elephant inside the house? That's Cub's elephant. Cub has an elephant as well as a Thrumbo. They actually do stuff. They're not just here, you know, being a nuisance. They actually pick stuff up and put them down. Thank you for explaining nothing. I literally told you because it's allowed to. It belongs to someone. It's a named animal. It belongs to somebody. It's helping somebody out. It actually ferries bodies and items for people. You didn't have a license to begin with? That's a very good question. Is Varsity an actual licensed physician? That's a good question. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask him when he shows up here. What kind of doctor are you? Okay, we're gonna send Rosa, Iggy, and Mimi's out on a vacation. Nope. 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 Yup. Nope. 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 Negative. Nope. 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 Hey, where the fuck is Iggy? Alright, who's the best pilot here? Iggy? Not Iggy, that's for fucking sure. Alright, if Rosa is piloting and Mimi's the co-pilot, it's a 33% chance of success. As long as Iggy isn't allowed to touch the wheel. Nope. Yes. Nope. I'm a lot of things. Flying a plane is not one of Alright, we gotta get out of here. We have 7 days until the mechanoids get here. 33, what could be better? You know, fair, I can't count, so I couldn't tell you. I think you need pilots. I don't even know what increases the piloting skill. Like, what could we feed Rosa to make her better at piloting? She could have all of her fingers, I guess, would be step 1. She's pretty smart. I don't know what determines that skill. Bay, I need you to not be on the ship right now, or we're gonna take off with you. Bay, what are you doing? Bay, out here getting some steel. Zone, build roof area. Okay. Why is this part so bad? Polluted? Polluted? Why is it polluted? What the fuck? Thank you for the pilot assistant. What is this? This is an item and a have. See, a neural interface that connects a pilot's brain directly to a vehicle, enhancing the pilot's control and reaction speed. Just don't think about crashing. Thank you, medic. We'll slap that inside Rosa's brain after this. What's going on, Ash? Hopefully the train ride's treating you well. Have you seen Ripper Docs? You're lucky that's all that happened. You know what? I'm fair. Hey, why are all you jerks inside? Get off my ship! Rice Guy, I appreciate you coming to eat your taco on the ship, but this is perhaps not the time to do it. Ship modules equipping your grab ship with the pilot sub-persona core increases overall flight and piloting efficiency. Thank you, Isbando. In RimWorld, piloting is governed by the piloting ability stat rather than a dedicated skill level. This stat scales primarily with the pawn's intellect scale, consciousness, sight. Okay, so Archotech eyeballs is which is why Rosa is better at it. Oh, by the way, don't send me anything at all because we're going to be doing stuff here, so... Hey, what the fuck? This is all, look, straight line, straight line, straight line, straight line, straight line. Whoa. It's all wonky. I mean, I can cancel out. There you go. So we already have a pilot console, so we don't need that, but thank you. That's raw materials. It will not go to waste. We will definitely use that. What is this? How does this work? A low-grade sub-person... Oh, so you're adding a machine. We're using AI? Low-grade sub-persona specialized in grab ship flight. It reduces the chance of an accident when flying a grab ship, though it can't fully account for human error. A grab ship can support up to 2 pilot sub-persona cores. You know what? I'll pause for persona. Where do I put it though? That is the question. Where should I put this? Where do I put one right there? Thank you, Iggy, for the other persona subcore. And a pilot console. Wait, we got that. We'll just inspired creativity. Thanks to high mood, Shinobi has experienced an inspiration. The next item, art, or furniture they create will be 2 quality levels higher than it would otherwise be. It's even allowed for the creation of legendary items. Hell yeah. What the fuck? My hospital! 2 you say? 2 I say. Alright, hear me out. I'm about to do something sneaky. Will they haul the tacos right there? 5 feet to the right. That's more than 5 feet. I can't count. Persona, can we take over stream? That'll be tomorrow. Alright, the prediction is over. Ads are starting in 10 seconds. Once the ads end, we will get going with the balloning. Best of luck to everybody. Can I destroy these parts? Here's my question. Since this is tainted floor, Odyssey, remove foundation. Hey, Varsity, why are you walking so slow, homie? You got no health conditions. Keep an eye on Var. Oh, he's coming to eat in Mimi's kitchen. Wow. Is that in the clouds? Yeah. There goes Husbando doing the thing. Let's see if we can do this here and now. Here comes Jarek. Thank you again for those Persona piloters. That might be why he failed that surgery. Maybe. Kailasa's still in recovery. Kailasa, yeah, you got something in the torso. You got some anesthetic wooziness, but other than that, you're fine. You're fine. It's okay. Actually, what if we put these right there? Why does everybody come and eat under tables? We literally have everything else with tables. Even the lifter's here to steal those potatoes that Gio just dropped in the room. Okay, let's try again. Let's see how well this goes. Nope, 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 Nope. 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 Okay. Look at that. 64% chance with Rosa piloting. Yeah, Rosa. I mean, it's still better than what it was. Is that a cry for more potatoes? We just had all our crops grown, so we're okay for the potatoes. But thank you. How is that better than 33? I mean, it's the percent quality. It's better quality. It's doing. Mimi's worked too much overtime this week. Please, she's also a streamer. Don't forget this. She might be very intelligent. It just means that the quality. We went from absolute miserably failing to. But 3 is best. Yes, I know you're fond of the 3s, but trust. I can drive, just not legally. 64% accurate. That's fine. Every day when I go and I drive, Rosa, there are plenty of people who are definitely not meeting that much percentage. I need to cancel this because it's bringing all the animals along. Let's try it again. Bored mechanoids? No. Calling animals? No. Force visitors to leave? Yes. I'm sorry, Beta. You must stay behind. We need one adult here to look after the ship. The colony. I shouldn't be left behind the wheel of a car. I mean... Get 2 more percent. Oh, the ads are over? Okay, alright, it's balling time. Let's go. I despise working on minis since they combine the worst of German over-engineering with English engineering. Alright, we'll leave the ship there to be worked on. Best of luck, believers. Best of luck, doubters. You'll get mega solo here. If you don't know what the balling is, every Friday we get to even up. Whether I get shot. Ow, look at that. I got a little breakout. Ow. And people can choose whether I get shot with a Nerf gun. Some say yes, some say no. Here we are to resolve that. Best of luck, because we do like having a little bit of fun. On top of it just being, what's it called? On top of it being the ballooning, we also do a little bit of like, you know, beer pong, but with tea mugs, because I don't drink alcohol. Let me choose a location real quick, maybe, because it's no fun if I just stand there nowhere. What if we went over here? Look at it go! My little Space Invader crab ship. Alright, good luck, everybody. May Mimi be successful. Mimi, you have 12 balls. You may come a little closer. Not much. Don't be cheating. You look a little confused there. All right, here you go, Mimi. So you got 12 goes at this. This is week 4. Week 4 of Mimi, the biggest drought ever. Here you go, let me. Yes, that's your hair, by the way, not mine. That is your hair, not mine. It's not bag hair. String? You harlot, look at all that thigh. Only a little bit of a thigh as a little treat, a little bait. It helps me cheat. Damn, Allie's helping you cheat. Allie's gotta help you cheat a little bit better than that. Oh! That's 2. I want to tell you. 2. They did go together, they just went together way up to the fucking side. That's 3. Oh no, that bounced right off the rim. Right off the rim. Blame so why are we blaming me? Oh. That's 5, I want to tell you. Off the RimWorld? 6.
They went on all 3 sides of the cup.
Yeah.
Stay together like your friends did.
She's now giving them words of encouragement. That's 6? I forget. I lost count already. 7. 8. 9. Allie believes in you, Mimi. 10. She has 2 more shots. Is Ray about to become richer? What are you doing? So, okay, let's see how this works. That did not work for you at all. Okay, you're shrinking. You can't be shrinking and elevating and... Okay. One more, since you cheated yourself. You can't be stood like that. You're throwing yourself off balance. Somebody who was in athletics their entire life. Flamingo. You're not a flamingo. You're a human. One step to the right. One step forward. That is barely that. Okay, sure.
It was 3 tiny steps.
Okay. Well, no. Go for it. Last one. We can't give you more of a soft. I'm sorry, believers.
I'm still failing. I still blame this curtain.
I'm sorry, believers. Give her a mulligan. I gave her like 5 mulligans.
Oh.
I can only.
Have a hole in your curtain in revenge.
Wow, how's it my fault? I gave her 5. Not 5, I gave her several. I don't know what to tell you, friends. I'm sorry. Next week, Mimi's gonna sit in the chair and I have to throw the balls at her. I guarantee you I will land those shots. You didn't let her flamingo stance? It's true. I ruined it for everybody by not allowing the flamingo stance. I'm sorry, Mimi's. I'm sorry. Mimi is forever in the drought. 5 weeks in a row. Who even is she? Huh? Next week, new angle, she says. I want to see you throw balls at the cup. And then put up or shut up. I could dunk my... I know how to dunk my balls. Are you doubting my ball-ology right now? We can land right here, I guess. No, we'll land up here and then we'll go fishing. Ball check food? Alright, Iggy, you fly up here, you can sit in the chair and I'll throw my balls at you. How about that? How's this for an offer? Space Invader looking at ship. It is. Don't tempt me. You can come whenever you want, homie. I mean, granted, the house needs a little bit of work still. That's something I'm working on. Don't send me anything, by the way. I'm still on this zone here, so we can't really do much.
No. Can we go to Costco too?
No! Ray said you can't go to Costco. I'm sorry, man. I would have taken you to Costco, Iggy. Thank you for the biddies, but Ray said no! I'll get to... what the fuck, Zara? Why are you... Why is Zara asleep here in my doorway? Thank you for the 223, Cash. I appreciate it very much. It's true, I can. Come visit Newfoundland. We can hit up the Costco here. If Ray allows it, maybe. So we have Rosa, we have Mimi, we have Iggy, who slept through the whole thing, and Zara, who slept in the middle of our large tanks. Okay. There's a what? Yeah. That's the thing. Thank you for the stir-fried meal, Fraggle. We do need those. So they have some projects to do here. They can mess around with. Got some fishing. They're literally sneaking a nap in the fuel depot of the ship just to wake up somewhere completely new. Yep. Keep in mind that for the next while we are going to be a split map. So if you need to descend something for a character, do let me know. You can go to Costco if you help Mimi clean and whatever else she wants. We're going to be cutting down... listen, if you come here, you're getting put to work. We're going to be attacking the hedge. That's right. Gardening. Hedge work. Pulling up plants. Digging. Speaking of which, what you'd really dig is Schnooby's stream. If you're already following her, there's a follow button there in the chat. Schnooby streams on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm doing some of that Liza P. Also playing that other game that I had no idea what it was, but it looked interesting. I thought it was Yorha, but it's not Yorha at all. But thank you for the raid, Schnooby. Thank you for the stream as well. Hola, Prey. Hola, Cuber. Hello, Schnooby. Hello, Finley. Welcome on in, friends. Hopefully you had a good evening and a good stream over there at Schnooby's. It was? Good. I'm glad. Because otherwise I'm saving for a crow swarm for whenever the colony ends. That's fine. You can definitely do that. But your colonist is still alive and kicking. Where are they? Arxane. There you are, right there. You have a gun, you know how to use it. You're doing relatively good outside of, your friend dying and darkness and your friend dying and your friend dying. But you ate a good meal, so you're happy about that. You have 808 silver? Yeah, you do. Alright, we need to get this out the way. Boob silver. But thank you again, Shinobi. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Did I hear boob? You did, You did. Alright, so what are we doing here for defenses? So, welcome in. My name is Soulscar, and this is RimWorld. This is RimWorld, the Rim Connect. Rim Connect is an extension that works through Twitch on the video player itself. There's a little purple on the video player itself. There's a purple little box. You click on that. It allows you to add Rim Connect. That is an extension that allows you to collect silver by hanging out in chat. You don't say anything, you don't have to do anything. You collect silver, and then you can click on the same widget. There's a store button in the bottom right hand corner. You click on that, and you can send me anything you want into the game. You hang out, you collect silver, you send it to my game, it's here. I have one rule. If you can afford it, you can send it to me. I don't care, it doesn't matter. But I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm happy about it if you send me something bad. I'm not going to be like, that's so great. No. If you're sending me a turd, I'm going to call it a turd. But I will try to work with it, though. I do my best to try and work with it. Oh, shoot. How did I get 12,000 silver? Dedication, Finley, and I appreciate that. No! Who sent me all these bodies? Thank you, Kalesa, for the other lung. May varsity not fuck this up. You're still injured, Kalesa, so we're not going to send you into surgery just yet. You have a name? Thank you, Roxanne, for the skill trainer shootings. Let's get you skilled up there. Where are you, Roxanne? I literally just saw you. Where are you? Right there. Yeah, that'll get you there. I don't think you need all 4 though. We'll get you 3 and see how it goes, because some of these pawns need some help. Hey, Varsity of the Failed Surgeries. ¿Qué onda? Help, I'm addicted to Fields of Mystery. Mimi logged into the game when it launched on 1.0 April, and she got like 15 achievements right away. So you're not alone. It's apparently a very good game. Hopefully you are seriously enjoying it that much. Not my kind of game from what I saw, but it looks pretty solid. How deep are you into the addiction? So seeing that there will be a lawn chair and lemonade waiting for you to sit back and watch Solu work after you have to stop, Iggy. Wait, you see, jokes on him, I can work for like 10 minutes before I gotta stop. Bum leg, fair. You can tell me where to trim my bush. It's a 9-foot-tall bush, I need the help. Not slander, you butchered Kailasa. That's true, Varsa. You actually failed a surgery and butchered them. You just got to summer, nice. Let's see. Every male colonist smiles with contentment. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto the site through an orbital amplifier tuned to only affect males. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit better. What do we have here? Skill trainer, you're you're already capped, Varsity. You can't get any better at it. Actually, let me see real quick. If you get yourself some Architect eyeballs, Varsity, that'll help. Architect eyeballs, Architect arms. Your skills are already there. There's always an innate % chance of failure. There's always a chance of failure. Those body parts improve your odds. So how many stabs did their pawn? They lost half their health, so they were half dead. Half dead, I believe. All right, let's get you that skill trainer animals as well, Arcsane. You did cap out at 20, so congratulations. You can shoot a gun very well. Add some plasteel. Who sent me plasteel? Thanks, Ash. You feel like a toasty cinnamon bun. I never want to leave this bed. All your beds are masterwork. That's very good. That'll help out a lot, actually. Sir, are you trying to make me turn to chrome? Listen, your meat can only do so much. You need to enhance your meat. You need to progress your meat beyond the capabilities of flesh. That's just the way it is, man. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta get in there and be better. Be more than meat. This tune is trying to make me see a Ripper, Doc. I am. Or you can just keep, butchering people if you want. That's up to you. It's RimWorld. Everybody gets butchered every once in a while. Butchering happens more often than you think. Alright, Varsity, Gia, Lemon, Arcsane.
Beta, beta, bata, beta, both.
Just remember the rules of Mythbusters. Failure is always an option. Any result is a good result. The difference between science and screwing around is writing it down.
Okay. Noted. There you
Final
go.
rule.
Oh. What? There's one more rule? What is it?
Solucevic.
What the fuck? That's not on Mythbusters. Thank you for the biddies. How dare you? Thank you, Finley, for the Architect arm. Enhance your meat for Holy Terror. Exactly. See, Finley gets it. Finley understands. Do we need something else? Shinobi, your character is right here. You are Maximum Doctor. Congratulations. You can send some trainers to be better at socialization. 4 would get you to the camp, probably. You could also send, you type Archotech, Archotech, Archotech. It'll bring up a bunch of body parts. Any body parts along Archotech will be great for your pawn. Eyeballs are probably the best, arms and legs. Can Shinobi do your operation? I don't want VAR 100%. I will have it be done, Ali. Actually, you know what, Ali? We know it wasn't VAR because you successfully have your eyeballs. So we know it wasn't varsity. Done and done. We had the chromed up doctors get you nice and chromed up. Good job. I am the lead doctor, accept my aid or perish. Dang. Alright, don't send me anything. You have your warning for the next minute. In a minute, I'm going to change maps. Look, Wolfie and not Wolfie are both playing the drums. It's like they're twins. What the fuck? Oh, Flindorn joined. I love that for them. It cost me an arm and a leg. I love that for you. I will give somebody that arm. And, and the leg. Thank you very much, Finley. What's this? Alright, Shinobi, let's get you a skill trainer for socialization. As it landed right by that massive bomb. I'm sure that's fine. It'll be okay. Hey, if I give Shinobi that arm and a leg, and one is faster than the other, she's gonna be walking in circles. Let's find out. I'm assuming those arms, that arm and leg, are for anybody, Finley, or is there a specific pawn you would like to gift these to? Otherwise, we'll just give them to Shinobi. It was Architect, arm, right leg. How goes the grind, Lake? Are you level 30? I keep expecting to log in and see you be much higher level than me. One more kill? Dang. I spent some time today killing the dude with the two-hander in Befallen today, and he dropped about 11 sets of gloves and no sword. I've not been paying enough attention to know what helps or hinders. Gotcha. We will slap it on Shinobi. Architect arm, okay. There we go. I got my sword to +8 today, and you moved to Gok. Very nice. Okay. Wait, did it tell me who made it rain men? Why is it raining men? Jesus. No, that might not be. It's not raining men. That's just somebody that we killed. My bad. That was just murder. In the defense of our colony. All right. All right, I'm gonna check the other colony. Again, so we are doing split map here because of how Odyssey works. On Odyssey, you can get on a ship and fly the fuck off. You can just get over there. Oh, no, I thought it was. Did you want rain? No, I do not. I would listen. If you send me if you send me a bunch of man corpses, I'm just gonna feed them to the meat trees. The meat trees are devoid of meat, so it's up to you. They are in fact over here. Look at them. Look at my poor little forest of meat trees, devoid of meat. The twisted obelisk is doing well. We're keeping it in check. It's being studied. There goes Kailasa. Alright, you guys are about to go mine this. Okay, that's not bad. 2 people, 1 brain cell. Meat trees. Yeah, meat trees. These are corpse. Nope, this is a harbinger tree. A gnarled tree that grows a flesh-like covering around a bioferrite skeleton. Harbinger trees are capable of feeding on corpses and raw meat and will consume those placed nearby. If well fed, the grove will continue to grow. The tree can be harvested for twisted meat and bioferrite. In a tribal myth, these trees are the emissaries of a mad, shapeless god who rules an endless black ocean. The myth ends after the shapeless god reaches up from the water and tears down the sky. So, you know, just your usual kind of tree. You know, the usual. We can farm them for some meat, though, if we want. Does anybody want some tree meat? Why would I firebomb my meat trees, Varsity? They're part of the ecosystem. Orbital tech complete! Hell yes. That is a huge deal there. That is massive. All right, fabrication. Soy steak is tree meat too. Yes, you're correct. This is a little bit more literal in the sense of, of tree meat. I'm gonna learn tree sewing first because I want to start bringing back nature against and defend against all this bullshit. Varsity cares not for the ecosystem. See the weather machine for evidence. Always trying to send you snow. It's true. It's true. Wait, so if I flag this, when on, colonists won't cut this plant. Okay. But what, so here's my question. If I can get twisted meat off of this tree, is it like a spit? Is it like the carnitas where you just sort of shave off meat off the tree? How does that work? I was gonna get a bionic heart next, but honestly, maybe I should get a healing. Why would you need a healing enhancer? Al pastor, yeah, like al pastor. Sorry, my bad. The thing. You know what I mean? Like al pastor, where you just shave meat off the. Is there pineapple on it? We can get some pineapple. We can procure pineapples for sure. Alright, so they're over here. They're fishing. They're vibing. They're going to get angry if they don't have a thing. They need recreation. 1 horseshoe pin. What's this? I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong map. Thank you for the healing enhancer, Iggy. Hey, you're over here. Rosa can do surgeries. Let's go. Healing enhancer for Iggy. We don't have a hospital wing yet, but you know. Alright, I need a spot for this. Healing. Okay, now can I give him the surgery? Not yet, but I can extract blood out of you to make some blood for Rosa. What do you mean grizzly bear revenge? Medic the grizzly bear is fighting another grizzly bear. Thank you, Varsity, for the inspired surgery for Varsity. That's for Kailasa? Okay. Oh, when we get back, at least he landed on the ship, so we can just bring it right back. Like donor kebabs, yes. That's exactly what that's like. So I got stood up tonight for fish fry. No! That sucks. Is it gonna be like made up later on or just not gonna happen? Medic victory? Medic is consuming her enemies. Thank you for the moose, Varsity. As Varsity populates all the animals on the map, we're gonna learn how to make trees so that we can actually repopulate this entire area with more trees. And have it slowly... Obelisk study progress. What's this? Investigation of the obelisk has revealed some information. It is an archotechnological device that seems to interact with organic creatures at a distance. It is probably a piece of a much larger architect structure that was destroyed or broken apart long ago. The machinery at its core is inhumanly complex and frighteningly powerful. Its purpose and method of action remain totally mysterious. If not suppressed, its activity level will increase over time. You can't tell what will happen when the device fully activates. Oh, I know what it fucking does. Ask me how I know. You're gonna get one shot at you? You know what? Fair. That's absolutely valid. That sucks though, medic. That sucks though, Lake. Sorry, but the names are green. Fuck. That sucks, Lake. Well, you know what? Hopefully that means you can enjoy the rest of your evening doing something else. But that also sucks. May the rest of your evening be great. Hey, Solu, how do you know? It blew up on me. Well, technically, I blew it up, and then it blew up on me. So it was mutual. It was kind of mutual. But yeah, if you do destroy this obelisk, it spawns clones of everybody in your colony, intent on murdering you. But that's only if you destroy it. If you actually keep studying it and you get it to a certain point, you can actually deactivate it calmly and quietly, and you don't have to worry too much about it. But if you actually get in close, you can actually hear it hum. If there wasn't music playing, it's very instant. I didn't have a colonist, but I'd like to opt out of Rosa doing your surgery. Rosa hasn't failed a single surgery. A teacher from Sewitora is visiting the colony. She is named Yancy Stafford. She seems to have a few items to trade. Okay. Can I trade her all these fucking organs? Of course it's over here, not over there. Mysterious complications, a kidney missing. To be fair, we have like 4 kidneys in the fridge there, Alice. There, so if your kidney goes missing because of Rosa, because she sells it on the black market, we got another one we can put in there. It's fine. You can swap out your kidneys. That's why they call him Alice 2 Kidney Dare. That's true. That's probably a cursed kidney. Well, I mean, it came in a sealed package, so you know, as far as RimWorld goes. That's pretty neat. That's pretty sealed tight. Rolls right off the tongue. It does. Look, if you want leftover ham and mashed potatoes from a pouch, because I didn't have potatoes in the pantry, I will fax it to you. There you go. Okay, we're gonna give them gifts because we want them to like us. Have some books. You're a teacher. Please enjoy. And 1 taco and 1 stir fry. Okay, so this colony is vibing. This is a ship, so if you're unaware of how Odyssey works, Odyssey, there is a mech hive out to destroy us. They don't care. They're mad at us because we were stealing their property or some shit. I don't know. I wasn't there for that part. Anyway, they follow this around. Wherever the grav engine is, that's where they go. So we have a grav engine. They're like, ah, you fools, we're on to you. Anyway, you'll get a message saying, hey, by the way, we're about to murder you. Great. So you have to leave that spot. So do you have another colony map? Yes, because we created a grav anchor. This grav anchor, once you leave a map spot because the hive is chasing you, you can never come back to that spot. unless you have a grav anchor. If you have a grav anchor located out in the middle of nowhere, protected, safe from harm, you can keep coming back to that map tile. So that's what we're doing here. So, which is how we're able to do both Odyssey and Anomaly, because yeah, we have an anchor. If this gets destroyed, 90% of everybody gone. Missing comment is a hot mess right now. Oof. Void's got hands, dude. I mean, you usually play Helldivers on like level 10 saves. Everything's got hands. That sucks about the oatmeal. You have to treat yourself to something tomorrow, like, which you can go to Costco and get yourself a nice hot dog. There's solo things for kidneys in the fridge. Listen, it's there with my human meat. How much human meat do I have? Look at my human meat. Look how much meat I have that's from humans. Thank you, Dietrich. And Babe. And a huge jug of animal crackers? Exactly. Yes. Fridays are your cheat day. That's why I wanted a fish fry. Listen, but you're not cheating today, so you can cheat extra tomorrow because you're having a shitty oatmeal meal today. So it's fine. Like you can have it tomorrow. You are a grown adult. You can cheat every day. Trying to do Mistwake, then it's trial walks and our time. Good luck, Allie. Mistwake is fantastic. Every piece of gear out of there, phenomenal. Let's see. They weren't even opened yet. Please accept a dumper instead. I wish. It's really good. It's really good. Look at my human meat. Solo dang TOS. No, not that kind of human meat. Slabs of juicy human flesh. That doesn't help anything at all. That doesn't help anything. Human meat. Clearly this is Uminate base. Deploying Helldivers. No! We don't need democracy here. We just need more human meat. Listen, Kawi333, the stone crab over here, desires the flesh of man. We have to keep them fed, otherwise they get very upset. What is this? This is medical, right? That's a spare medical, because varsity... Are you still capped? I'm assuming you're capped. You are, in fact, still capped on medical. So who else can we give this to, since it would not do anything for you whatsoever? Not Wolfie is at 18. I could give it to Not Wolfie. Not to be confused with Wolfie. He is, in fact, not Wolfie. Helldivers. Oh, we diving. Do you partake, Finley? The patch just came out on Tuesday. Well, not the patch, but the War Bond came out. And I've been enjoying my bolt gun. It's a lot. How you do? It's so good. Like, it's a lot of fun. It's not fun whenever they have... You know, sometimes you're playing Helldivers and it's great, and then sometimes there'll be a patch and then the game is not great at all. We're currently riding one of those waves where the game is really fun. Like, it's just fucking fantastic. You're enjoying your Melta? Nice. Very nice. Zabes let me use one Melta and it was pretty good. Get the level cap right now, right before you hit 150. Gotcha. So you really, you dabble. I think I'm level 90. So, you know, I'm making progress. Ready to orbital strike? Target the bald man? No! Listen, the colony's doing well. Ish. Alright, we got guns there. I missed a spot right there. Let me fix that. Alright, how Beta? Wait, where's Beta's giant melter? I gave Beta a giant robot. Where is it? Hola, Papi. The spore strain is what bugs always should have been unmanageable. Is that the one that makes them run way faster and kill me almost instantly? You suck. Oh, listen, for me, we play it usually... Beta and I are bad at the game. So we play at level 7 while being carried by Zabes, who solos level 10s. So as long as you're having fun, I mean, that's the point of the game, I feel, for like a game like Helldivers. Like, sure, there's a sort of a skill, like a tier there at the highest possible level where you can play the game at a astounding level. I'm just there to have fun, shoot my little guns, get mauled by invisible bugs, have the giant bug king pop out and just blast me to death. You know, and then walk into one of several hundred mines that are on the floor near the extract, which is kind of weird because bugs don't have the technology to drop landmines, and yet my extraction point is just looks like Christmas. It's kind of weird how that happens. I don't know how. I haven't solved that mystery yet. Maybe Zabes will solve it one day for me and let me know how that happens. It's wild? Yeah, no, it's wild. A caravan from the Pact of Brawlers is approaching. They are a bulk goods trader. Okay, we can finally sell to them. Not Wolfie, please go sell. Solo, I am single, one war bond token away from the Melta. That is unfortunate. Can you run like a level 1 mission real fast? Are they gonna hit the mines? Let's see. This is me trying to dodge all of Zabes' bullshit to get to the extract. Sorry, I mean the bugs, not Zabes. Why would I say that? Thank you for the biddies, Ash. That surely is a hot dog. Even the little boys are lethal now. They really are. Normally they were just fodder for, you know, stat padding cub. But yeah, the little guys, they keep up with you. They do stuff. My portable hellbomb keeps spontaneously arming, but never when I'm alone. A weird co-inky dick. Strange. Nami Mami, I can't believe you would blame Kawi for you failing at the balloning. I'd never blame Mimi for anything. I do nothing but praise her. How dare you? I am here to praise Mimi and uplift her as much as I can and make her maranitos tomorrow so she can have some baked goods. Who out giving Mimi, making baked goods for Mimi? Look out, Zapes is here. And it'll be fine. Hey, look, I can sell my kidneys. Here you go. Have spare kidneys, livers, lungs, hearts. What are you selling? Body parts. I think we're good there. You can have that as well. Gifts. Inspired creativity. Nice. Twitch has sent you a gift. ID anti... It is Zaves. ID anti-green warheads. My favorites. This side over here did get... I'm so sorry. You know, I'll put it right here because if I put it up one higher, the muffalos are going to eat shit and die if these go off. It is Zaves dropping ID anti-green's war for... How's it going, Nanami? Anti-grain warheads. Only the finest. I can't believe Beta would set the mines like that, right? So, look, were you a GoldenEye gamer? No. I owned my N64 for a couple of months before. I was like, none of the games on here are what I want to play, because then Sony was over there doing Sony things before Sony became the Sony that we know. And I was like, okay, what if I trade this in and get that instead? And I did. I rented GoldenEye from Blockbuster one time. That is the extent of the Eyes of Golden that I have partaken in. There's overtime this pay period. Ooh, nice. What you gonna spend it on? What you gonna get yourself? Agent 64 is so good. Is it really? Yeah, I never... Also, I'm just not big into anything, literally anything Bond, and my eyes start just glazing over. It's not that I dislike it, it's just like, okay, cool. What's Blockbuster? Blockbuster is a store that used to rent you video games and consoles for days at a time. If you didn't want to buy a game, you could rent it for $5 for 3 days. Nothing core memory. Friday after school, going to Blockbuster, picking up a game, and then just playing and losing all kinds of time. Friday nights and nights just hit different. They did. So the clothes and the FC chest up for. If there's tab 1, it's free for all. Take it all, Zarmir. Please empty that shit out. If it's tab 1, it's all free for all. It's usually me and Brady populating it with things. Maybe that's why. Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna make a little joke. Just a little joke. They could borrow a video game and take it back on the horse and cart to play. Listen, rent a video game, buy a pizza from Pizza Loca. Weekend was sorted. Friday and Saturday are done. Just play the game and eat your pizza. Bond is a shitter of a character. Yeah, I'm not huge on it. Like I understand on paper what the appeal is of it, because I do like me a good spy sort of story. Like that's one of the things I really liked about the Cyberpunk DLC, right? It was just this big spy story, and it was done so well. And I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because Idris was in the lead, but it was that can appeal to me. It's just the Bond character never has. I feel no connection whatsoever to the guy, the world. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a Mexican dude from Southern California. But obviously Bond is known worldwide, so salty. Only to see Blockbuster was the reason that The Lion King on Sega was so damn hard, because you had to drop money to rent it over and over to try and beat the fucking monkey level. I feel like there's a core medic story there. It's so salty all those years. Somebody get medic a Sega and The Lion King. Let her beat that monkey level. Mimi agrees, medic, that the Lion King game is very difficult. First Light, honestly, was a good take on Bond. First Light. Game or movie? This should tell you how far out of the loop I am. The Lion King game was a bitch. You own it, Ash? I couldn't say anything about it. The latest game guy. Oh, all right. So see, I mean, the most recent one, maybe it's just because it's sort of melding into the newer genre, Alistair. But like between that and the, what's it called? I mean, I watched Franco play it, so, can confirm that it was a good game. But I don't know if it was because it was such a young guy and not the professional spy sort of deal, and sort of the origin story. It was more appealing, I guess. Or at least more accessible to me as someone who doesn't partake. But I feel like that and the Indiana Jones games were pretty solid for that kind of narrative, big IP sort of game. I'll be that guy and say there were harder games than Lion King, like E.T. on the Atari 2600, because it didn't have an ending. It was more likable than most Bonds. Yeah, I'd like that more. And maybe it's just that's how I need to do it. Instead of playing the games, watching the games. Watching, the homies play was a lot of fun. Alright, we need to put more of our toxic waste inside this rocket. And then launch it. What else do we have to send out? Alright, don't send me anything. I do have to check the other map. Please do not send anything for the next 30 seconds. The game doesn't really touch on the womanizing aspect of the character. Yeah, I think that's part of it as well. Like, obviously, an era and all that, right? It's from that era. It doesn't excuse it, but things were different. So maybe that's why it never really appealed. And the more modernized... Beta's eating raw human meat. What the fuck? And he's like, yum. No. Oh, he likes raw cannibalism. And listen, there's one thing I know about Beta is that he likes it raw. Hey, look, an ambrosia sprout. I don't question your food choices. You're right. You're right. Oh, never mind. Carry on, Beta. Keep eating your raw meat. Hey, we can go back, right? Let's return.
Beta, beta, bata, beta, beta, both.
Give it to me raw and wriggling.
Thank you for the biddies, Beta. If you missed a letter in the very beginning of the game, you got stuck at the halfway point and had no way to progress. That really sucks, Medic. Let's see, your current map as well as 18 the graph ship. Yeah, no, we're fine. We can take off. As long as everybody's on here and we're not leaving anybody behind. Alright, ET, let's go home. Is that? Yeah, that is my base. Alright, let's go. That's another one that I couldn't wrap my head around. Battletoads could beat your ass. I mean, there was a lot of games back then. I mean, I do wonder if how much of it was the technology, right? What do you mean, solar flare? That's not where I want to land my ship. Ah, this is bullshit. My parking lot doesn't work. Okay, I need to carve this out. You should play TMNT now. Isn't there a new TMNT game coming out or something? Alright, my ship is getting too big. I'm going to carve this mountain out just to have a space for my stupid crab ship. TMT isn't bad now, but I played more times than I care to admit. Everyone is fodder but Don. I think I ever played anything TMNT. I like TMNT. Man, look at that. We have no issues when we land or anything. Alright, the solar flare shut everything down. A solar flare has begun. The intense radiation will shut down all electrical devices. It should pass in about a day. Garunland pod is sprouted nearby. Harvest it to collect the Garunland seed. The special seed can be used to plant the majestic Garunland tree. Your colonists can connect with Garunland trees and make them spawn resources and helpful dryads to work or fight for you. Thank you for the bionic heart, Kailasa. Let's get the bionic heart and other parts into you. Where are you, Kailasa? Right there. We can give you your other lung. Bionic heart and the immuno enhancer? No, the healing thingy. The healing thingy. Everybody knows the healing thingy. Okay, there we go. What's going on, Abyssal? There's your cobra. Yeah, your cobra and your elephant and your thrumbo are still alive, Bobby. Look, here you go. You're out here doing work on the daily. Just out here vibing. Why are they all in here having a party? Okay, never mind. It's party in Bay's bedroom. That checks out. Just looking and vibing before sleep. I appreciate that, Abyssal. We're doing all right. We had a pretty good week. We're wrapping it up. We're, you know, going out rimming as we normally do every week. But yeah, we're doing all right. Hopefully you had a good week, dude. It's good to see you. Zombies can still eat your ass. They would. 50-something levels with no saving. Okay, but is it really as bad as the Chrysler building? NES version was rough for TMNT. The DOS version was literally impossible because they accidentally missed a tile for a jump, so you physically couldn't make a jump. Worse? Atrocious. It'll be fun surgery with all the lights off. I might shut up. No surgeries yet. So did someone say Chrysler build? No. Not the. Everybody's too busy having a party to do the thing. I will, however, cancel your surgery, so we're not being done. You're not having surgery in the dark, as we have learned. That is no bueno. Excuse me. Alright, so we're cleaning up. We're taking care of our spaces. Everybody's still in the party, so that's good. They're gonna have a boost from that. Arxane also eating raw human. Do you like the raw human meat, Arxane? Yeah, there you go, Bobby. Look at that. You're carrying silver. Arxane is into the raw cannibalism. Your Thrumbo, your elephant. I think your Cobra might actually have died. Let's check the animals. Yeah, your Cobra is dead, but your elephant and your Thrumbo are doing well. The Sander Thrumbos, Muffalos have created more Muffalos. I have entirely far too many Muffalos. Hey, that's kind of weird. Why did my list suddenly grow by a lot with a bunch of lava snails? That's weird. It's lower there, what? Oh yeah, no, the Cobra's still alive, you're right. And Finny's toad is still alive. What am I gonna do with a bunch of fucking lava snails? Look at them, they're snailing! As they are known to do. It's kind of what snails do. Major break risk. Zera is about to have a break risk. Why, Zera? What do you need? Is it because you got on a ship you weren't supposed to be on? They were buffed by Rosa twice. Antonio died, Bomage died, Darkness slept on the ground, slept in the cold, Marks died, and they disturbed your sleep 3 times, and you're soaking wet. Feed him to the you're what? Don't worry about it. We're studying the obelisk. Thank you for the 10. I'm telling you right now, if you send me any more of these, I'm gonna let frogs go! We are reaching maximum animals and they will be butchered. Get it out there now. Oh shit, here they all come. Alright, party's over. The party is over. Look at them. Look at them eating their little meals and their giant cookies at their table. Normally I don't need that much of a bigger table because they... What's this? Thank you for the Gravelite panels, Ash. And right on my ship. Thank you. A Colossus toad. Oh, that's a big chonker. Look at that toad. Why is that toad caked up though? Look at it. Why that, Zabes? Why your Megatoad got that ass? These are another questions I ask myself. Alright, Beta. Nope, your Scorcher's still cooking in the oven. Right, I need to process slag into steel. How do I do this? Which one is it? I don't think it's the machining table, right? The machining workstation for assembling machinery like guns and ammunition or breaking down dead mechanoids. Okay, that might be it. An electric powered station for smithing non-mechanical weapons and tools. No, machining table it is. Let's start machining, friends. So do the vendors in Freeport sell ore or for blacksmithing? I don't think anyone sells that. That was a Planes of Power thing. It was not available. You had to kill humanoids and hope that they dropped the ore. That's what your lawyer advises? If I recall correctly, there might be someone in High Keep. I have a vague memory of that, maybe. In Highhold Pass? I'm not sure. Thank you, Ash. That's what I needed. Thank you. This is a thing that lets me build my crab empire. Should I keep these? Like, is it safe to have my grav shield in the same room as my shower? Like that'll be all right, right? Like that won't be a thing. Like that won't be a danger. Does moisture affect grav shield extenders? I guess is the question. Use small ores to start. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they were purchasable. They were, I think, if I remember correctly, I have a vague memory of, might have been Soul B? Goblins? Might be gnomes as well, mechanicals. Gnomes that are not good gnomes. There are not good gnomes in Soul B over at the castle. But yeah, it's not exactly a easy to get resource. I remember getting stuff in Plains of Power, and that's about it. I probably have some banked as well that I've gotten, because as soon as I was like, that's getting banked, then I can hand it over afterwards. Let's move you somewhere else. So we do have some guns on our ship. They are just regular turrets. They're not exactly space lasers. We don't have those yet. How do we want this to look? Let's try and design this here and now. What if we went like... Maybe how's that look for your little crab, the crab ship? He's like, ah, he needs little pinchers on the top. Sure, why not? But yeah, any ore that I get, you can have it. If you're gonna level up smithing, we can definitely try and I can feed you some of that. Cowie and I, obviously you have these spells already. You may have noticed, hey, why do I have so many fucking spells that are mass imbues? Because that's what you need for thing, to mass imbue stuff. Oh, Zemi's doing a sad wander. Alright, we gotta install that there, but thank you, Ash, for that. Once we move that there, we can actually start expanding here. I have some bricks, but I don't want to break them up in case some people need them. I don't think anybody else is crafting at this point, if I'm being honest. Zemri is broken down and is wandering around in sadness. This happened because of poor mood, because their wife died. Biomutation pulsar. Zabes, why does this thing have a slab of meat on it with some spikes on it? A one-use broadwave psychic effector created from a dark Archotech shard. The device creates a pulse that reshapes the musculature of every animal within the region, turning them into terrifying creatures. Animals currently under your control will not be affected. Not unreasonable. Not unreasonable. My animals will be safe, but... thank you for the sentience catalyst, Zaves. I cannot, however, apply the sentience oh, it's for your toad. Never mind. Big toad. Alright, Beta. I need you to hunt down a rather large purple toad. And make it smarter. If I were a giant purple toad, where would I be? Right there. Nope. None of the Zabes toads can exist in our living spaces. They get to live out in the farm. Mega Zabes toad can live inside though, for they are the king of the toads. Enough full crafting. I just need metal bits. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I didn't touch that shit until pop because it was not good. I think even in Velius was when we actually had a better chance at, materials, but it was really generally pretty bad. All right, how are we on Anomaly? We are doing Anomaly and Odyssey. So we can provoke the void. We've already got, again, so since it's not the primary story focus. So I want to go delete Solo's Chrysler building save file. No, it's in my PS3. You'll never have it. How dare you, Ash? It's just throwing whatever it wants at me. I wonder if it can throw an ultimate one at me instead. We've never seen the ultimates. Like, we can provoke it because we haven't advanced it ourselves. We should get one of these three. Be it the Metal Horror. No, the Metal Horror is down here. The Hulk, the Grey Paul, or whatever the fuck that is. Whatever that little guy is. Kailas is waiting on operation. Why? Oh, is the healing enhancer still on the ship that Iggy sent? No, it's not there anymore. Interesting. Okay. We've got that going. We've got that going there. Okay, we'll make a little zone. Surgery's going down for Kailasa. I can hear the squishy sounds. Time for Battletoad. Time for Battletoads. Varsity Surgeon is no longer inspired. Inspired surgery. Wait, did Varsity just do the surgery on Kailasa and fix the error of their ways? Are they repentant? Alright, Kailasa, you have your heart, you have your lungs, you have your healing enhancer. You are well fed and you are sedated. Congratulations. What a way to start the weekend. Right, everybody needs chairs as well. I never did that. Alright, chairs. That way they can actually use their steel chairs for everybody. Only the finest and most comfortable chairs for our pawns. Okay. So we'll get those chairs being built. That's our prison. That's our jail right there, by the way. In case anybody gets uppity. You can turn in metal bits for New Sibyllus rep. Oh. That'd be interesting. Okay. I mean, New Sibyllus rep would be pretty important for like terrible races like Lake and Mine. Alright, we need to protect this. We can't just leave that out there being exposed to nature. Alright, and that'll allow for that to be built. Okay, yeah, we can do this here. It being only 3 kind of sucks because it's going to be kind of difficult to do anything out here. I mean, it'll slow things down, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We'll build that and get on that. That's fine. Okay, so our power is back up and running. Is this actually connected to the rest of our grid? It is, in fact, connected to the rest of... No, it's not! Son of a Seabiscuit. There we go. That goes right through the SCP area into the rest of our grid. That feeds into that there. That's fine. We could use more guns, if I'm being honest. Alright, guns are being built. Bowmage is lugging all these giant-ass snails into the corral. Love that for them. Good job, Bowmage. Floors. Remove floors. Get rid of this. We are learning how to make trees again. So ideally, once we're done with that, we can... Actually, I need to hollow this out because we're also going to have to reinforce it because this is a mountain. As it turns out, mountains don't take well to being hollowed out. Stuff starts collapsing on you. So we'll dig this out. There you go, what Ray said. There's somebody in northern Freeport. And we'll see what we can do about actually building a space here for this. Alright, Mimi's about to start destroying these things. These berries can be harvested. Scowl hit a trap. Scowl has accidentally sprung a trap and taken damage from it. Scowl, please. That is... How do you even begin to hit the trap? The crabs and the snails don't hit the trap. Why are you? Scowl, please. Go to bed. Go to the hospital, please. Scowl has to go right back through the trap pit here. Like, they're meant to be able to traverse this without any issues, so her hitting a trap is kind of wild. That's a lot of blood. Okay, we're going to go talk to the monolith here shortly. Can't believe that animal actually died, like dead ass. Alright, the arm is being built. We'll put you there. We want to seal this off from the rest of the thing. Kieran Steelbone is the one. Was there Balti this week? There was not, Wolfie. Mimi is on the worst streak of her life. I believe in her. She'll bring it back. Also, by the way, if Fried wins, I saw a recipe yesterday from one of the cooking broadcasters that I follow on YouTube. I am definitely making the fried beans and fried mashed potato tacos. Delicious. They look so good. The cheese crisped up to a level that I can do that. But yes, Wolfie, there was not. Sorry, tangent about things. Iggy has created a steel dining chair masterwork. This furniture bears an artwork of a gigantic black scorched stone, smoking from heat. 4 figures approach from a nearby canyon. The work conveys the emotions of combat. This portrayal relates to a meteorite impacting near Maximilian Powell's settlement on 5th of April, May 5502. Yeah, man, you gotta commemorate that. Good job, Iggy. You gotta commemorate that sort of thing. I have no idea why, but I heard fried marshmallow. No, mashed potatoes. Did I say marshmallow? I might have said marshmallow. Mashed potatoes, tacos. The big old mash. You season your potatoes. You make it into a very soft, nice and soft mash, and then into a tortilla and you fry it. Add cheese, and then salsa and crema afterwards. That can't be moved. That can't be moved. I would have to redo that, and I don't want to redo that. So thank you for the Intellect Trainers Varsity. Mimi's still out here destroying things. I'm sorry I forgot Mimi. Good job, Varsity. You're protecting Mimi with your grizzly bear. Alright, where is Mimi? Mimi's destroying that. So we need to clear all this out. That way we can actually land our ship here. But that does mean that there's a lot of slag left over. Not necessarily what we want. So can I see my skills and implants? Absolutely, Kalasa. While Mimi's beating the hell out of that. Sorry, Mimi, as you were. Kalasa. So what? Sorry, Beta. I didn't look at this monitor. I just saw color real quick, and because I was watching Mimi do the thing. There go your stats, Beta. There goes your thing. There goes your health. You have 2 eyeballs. Congratulations. I'm flattered, but man, that's an insult to Beta. No, it's not. How dare you? Alright, your Scorcher still isn't ready, Beta. They take a long time. Does that speed it up? Okay. Medical emergency. Who's got a medical emergency? What? Scowl. No! Oh, look. Varsity's coming to rescue another victim. I mean, another patient. Good job, Varsity. What's going on, John? How's the war crime? The war crimes are at a minimum so far. So far. Last week was pretty nasty, John. We had like 3 raids. With this level of nonsense, it was pretty severe, but we got through it. But we are working our ship. Our ship is slowly going there. We have our jail set up in case of, visitors. But the anomaly's been keeping us pretty busy more than anything else. But I think we can provoke the void here. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Let's do some void crimes. Where as we can. Actually, wait a minute. Did I learn how to make the statues yet? I have not. Unfortunate. Okay, wait. But I have bioferrite, don't I? I do have bioferrite right there. Okay, I need a spot for my bioferrite. Yeah, it's been going pretty good. The colony has dodged a couple of bullets for considering, the level of nonsense we have to deal with. But we've been pretty good so far. But it is RimWorld. Obviously, at any second, stuff can go sideways, and then all of a sudden, oops! There goes the neighborhood. But yeah, overall, doing pretty good. Content with not having an excess of the game itself sending me bads. Skill trainer crafting, right, Beta? Let's get you crafted up. Where are you? Right there. Thank you for the blood warmer. What is this? A special bioferrite prosthetic that actively heats a ghoul's blood, allowing it to survive in cold environments. The prosthetic replaces a ghoul's kidney, heating the blood as it passes through. Due to the extremely painful nature of the prosthetic, only ghouls can tolerate this enhancement. Antonio thanks you, Duke. We can't necessarily make our ghouls yet, but we are getting there. It's a matter of research, right? So we're getting there. Next week, Arco legs and my journey to machinehood will be complete. Get chromed up, True. That's how you do it. Who's being operated on? No one's being operated on. They walked into a spike trap and got spiked. Painful, needless to say, but it be like that sometimes. Okay, right. We need to actually start scrapping our scrap. Shred mechanoids or drones, make bandwidth packs, make control packs, mecho commander helmets, array headsets, air wire headsets, I can make you're maxed out on sublinks, right, Beta? So I can't make any more high sublinks for you. Vac suits. We're making pea shells. All right, let's do that forever. If it's a mechanoid and it's a corpse, shred it. Corpses, mechanoid corpses. We have a few of those that we unfortunately can't feed to our meat forest. Our meat forest hungers. I mean, so we still have 7, so that's not bad in regards to amount of, you know, meat trees. I'm calling it time of death, 5:11 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, Friday. What? No, Scowl's fine. What do you mean? They had their left tibia cracked, their spine was cracked, their right shoulder got stabbed, their torso was stabbed, and their right clavicle was also cracked, and they got stabbed in the left leg twice. They're fine. They can walk that off. It'll be okay. Today it's been called by a supposed doctor. Varsity's a streamer. He can't even count. He doesn't know what time is. He has no power here. Alright, bag him, tag him, and light the funeral. No. Alright, that's a large mech recharger. So if we're going to large mechs, we're gonna need more power. So maybe we'll fill this entire area down here with solar power. How are we? Okay, we have a lot of excess. Never mind. We could do with more draining. Okay, what do we have? We're okay there. We're creating chem fuel there. Generally we're doing pretty good. That little nubby there has been bothering me this entire fucking time, so let's add something there. Alright, Beta, your crafting is up to 16. Okay, we'll see. Can somebody... No. We're missing corpses. Oh, there goes Cubs. Cubs Elephant's dragging the bodies in. He's so good at this. How am I missing mechanoid corpse? Does it mean like the other mechanoids, not my little mechanoids? Details. Mechanoid corpses. Right. Those can definitely be destroyed. Visiting by Shadow's Assassin. Oh, Wolfie's the first one to destroy the machines? Interesting, Wolfie. Interesting that you'll be the first to come here, step up, and try and destroy the machines. Legendary work. Who did it? Rascal has created a steel dining chair legendary. This furniture bears a representation of a vast blue fireball blazing across the sky. Bay Barbalay looks on in shock. The style is sinuous with sensual elements. Though few would expect it, a town councillor fades in beneath the main subject. This depiction tells the story of a meteorite falling over Bay Barbalay's village on the 5th of April, May 5502. News of this valuable artifact will spread across the world. Damn, okay. You'd love to see it. Alright, we need flooring over here. Let's see. We need to add starting layers of attractiveness to the colony. That way my pawns are perpetually happy. They are pretty happy. We have taken care of them. But let's tack it on. Let's tack on more of that joy. Damn, that's great. That's literally you. Yeah, damn. That is in fact wild. I mean, didn't we just have the what's it called? The big asteroid shower? Did we not just have one of those? Couldn't see it here because Nova Scotia and, you know, cloud cover. Okay, well, I mean, our crab is growing, so that's good. What do I want to do here with this? How do I want to do this? So, I mean, I can't do too much here. All right, we're gonna give it a claw, obviously, since, you know, it is meant to be. What's the? Oh, never mind. We can't do a claw because we need more of those shield extenders. That's fine. We can work on that later on. But eventually, we'll give it a little claw here, a little claw here. So I need two more. One, two. No, we're getting three more of those. We can work towards that eventually. That's fine. And then, but yeah, I do want to move the storage from in here to out here. Just so that we don't have, what's it called? Anything that's too exposed. We can put this guy right there and this one over here, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, this is going to be mostly not for living spaces, because again, it's going to be Mimi, Iggy, Rosa. We can bring in a fourth person here to have a bedroom right here. What does this do? Let's see, flammability, market value, hit point stuff. Mass, paintable, sources to make, work to build. So this doesn't actually add anything in regards to a wide bookcase for storing and displaying up to 10 books. Books stored here will passively enhance academic work done. So it's explicitly for that. It has nothing to do with beauty or anything. So we can actually get rid of that. This needs to go up here. We do need to work on Rosa's death restroom. So, how do I want to do this? Oh, that's right. I'm not making what? Oh, Ashley's been providing all this stuff, and I've been doing it wrong. This is all meant to be made with plasteel. I'm on my bullshit arc, and I'm over here doing it wrong. Deconstruct this. Yeah, regular steel, gross. Has to be done with plasteel. We have some of it, so we can actually deal with that. Actually, if I extend this upwards by 1 or 2, I can do what I wanted to. I know what? New plan. We're going to install it here, and that'll allow it to go way higher, which will then allow me to make the claw, and still allows for this sort of extension there. All right, that's cool. That'll work. And we have a gap there anyway, so ¿por qué no? All right, Clean Sweeper doing that work. How's it going back at the base? Once this Scorcher goes live, we have 14 hours in the current gestation cycle, and this is the last cycle. Okay, let's provoke the void. What's the worst that can happen? We lose everything? That never happens. Rosa can lead the invocation. We'll bring Corey along. I can't bring chat along, I'm sorry. If I could have chat there, I would. Who else is able to do this? Alright, time to provoke the void. Let's see what happens. And this fell off. Oops. Oops. Let's see what happens here with this provocation. Inspired taming for Dirac. Thanks to high mood, Dirac has experienced an inspiration. Looks successfully tame the next animal, regardless of difficulty. Oh, Scowl's still injured. Okay, that's unfortunate. I think most of our stuff is being done indoors. I'm going to cancel this. Because I don't want him to be over here. We are going to invoke the void, which means it's going to get a little hairy. But as long as we're doing work over here, we should be okay. Supposedly. Man, I can't begin to tell you how uncomfortable I am having a boomalope right on top of my ship, right by my shield generator. Gotta be honest. Why are there fucking animals over here? Zabes, I need your toad to get off! This is a no toad area. So the problem with this is that it doesn't do it on the ship. It does this zone. So the map, this part of the map is going to be considered no animals, which isn't ideal because I'd rather have it be my ship, so you can follow my ship around. Alright, Rosa has finished performing the Void Provocation ritual, sending out a psychic pulse that will attract entities. Prepare for what comes next. In the process, Rosa glimpsed something horrifying beyond human understanding. The psychic darkness shocked her into a short-term coma. Rosa, no! I appreciate that Corey's eating his snackies before getting Rosa off the ground. Alright. A little bit too much void for Rosa this time. We have a heart on the ground and a lung. That sure is my hospital. Alright, let's see what we're gonna get out of this. It should be a level 1 void provocation. It shouldn't be like super excessive, super anything mega hardcore. Numbers could be wild. But we'll see. Maybe we need ghouls finally so that we can actually have our ghoul gang. And also there is more map here. I just haven't uncovered it because I haven't found it underneath this. But there's gaps like this. Like this. This was all underneath the mountain. A ghoul is attacking! Nice! How many ghouls? A vicious humanoid ghoul is attacking. It is intent on inhuman savagery and it cannot feel pain. Prepare to defend. It's just one? What the shit?
You want more?
What? Okay. Let's see. Your discovery of the ghoul has yielded new insights. You can now research the following anomaly projects: ghoul infusion, resurrection, and enhancements. Okay. Who can over here? Oh no, he's fucking up that Zabe's toad. Damn, Zabe's toad is going down. No, Zabe's toad is dead. Let's see what the ghoul's gonna do. It's gonna hit a fucking trap is what it's gonna do. Yeah. Oh, no, it's dead. And the game just shit on the colony in the opposite of the usual way. Yeah, normally we get a ton. I was expecting, alright, let's get some ghouls. But nope. Not today. Wait, do ghouls come back to life? Aim ready? No, I mean, they're dead. Right. Scowl, please come get your sniper rifle. Rosa, please come get your minigun, the burst 6-barrel. Alright, well, I mean, is the ghoul gonna get back up? Because if so, normally you get a ghoul launched at you, not like this. 5 spikes under tension, connected. No, that's my granite spike trap. That's not what I want. I want to read about my ghoul. Tomboy the ghoul. Dead body of a human. Vegetables, raw meats, corpses, seeds, animal products, meals, processed foods, liquor, kibble. Damn. Alright, well, it goes to, I mean, there is one flip side to that. First, I need to launch this out before it gets really bad. Set to launch. Get rid of this last bit. Alright, now Wolfie. Hey, ready? Human Farm? Welcome back, Wolfie. Don't worry, the ghoul was taken care of. I appreciate your gung-ho attitude. Alright, let's launch this shit, because it's got a bunch of bad stuff in it. Oh man, look at the level of launch I could launch. I didn't get to see where I sent that. Oops. Oh well, that's a problem for future me. Floors, right. Alright, let's go back to repairing this. Well, I mean, we did our part. We got the thingy looking. So the other thing I am looking to do, we did just get access to it. For Odyssey, we can now scan the orbit. A sensor unit that passively scans for irregular objects orbiting the planet. It will periodically detect locations in orbit that can be visited with transport pods, shuttles, or grav ships. The scanner won't function under a roof. Building multiple scanners. All right, let me actually look at this. Oh, I can build my own extender. Let's go. Right, we also need oxygen pumps. A sensor unit that passively scans for irregular objects orbiting the planet. It will periodically detect locations in orbit that can be visited with transport pods, shuttles, or grav ships. The scanner won't function under a roof. Building multiple orbital scanners does not increase the chance to find new locations. Noted. So we need to make one. One scan. All right, we'll build the scanner right here next to this. Oh, that thing is big. Okay. Nice, we can make trees. We can plant our own trees, friends. Alright, fabrication, the big one. Wait a minute, did I know how to make hospital beds yet? I don't. Or do I? I can make hospital beds. Okay, I'm just being dumb about that. Okay, that's fine. Orbital scanner. This opens up Odyssey a lot. Oxygen pumps. A wall-mounted unit that releases oxygen into the surrounding room, allowing enclosed areas to repressurize in space, essential for long stays in orbit. We need oxygen everywhere. Because there was that one time where I went into space without any oxygen pumps and then we almost died. We learned some that day. Okay, that should be good there for oxygen pumps. But yeah, we need to destroy that, move this over there, build that there, expand this there, and then yeah, we'll get going. Yay! Why isn't this working with the slag? It said literally for corpses and whatnot, right? So you can make those things. Is it literally something I haven't researched yet? So that's for drones and all that. Okay. Okay. So then which machine is it? A smelter. Extracts usable metal from slag chunks. That's what I need. If only. I mean, they'll both serve their purpose, so it's fine. But yeah, it would have been nice to do something else. Also, I'm going to move the chem fuel makers over here to this field once this field is ready to go. So I guess we can destroy that. Slag chunks was your name in it? Yeah, it was. Deconstruct that bad boy. Welcome aboard, Fraggle. Tech proof. Thank you for the cheat code, Mitori. Appreciate it, homie. Hunter drones would be very nice. What was the other thing that I was looking for? We can reinforce our hospital with these since we got the stuff, the things. That way our hospital is in a much better place. Okay, that'll be mega helpful for what we're trying to do there. What else is there that we need to make here? We can start making on carpets, but our crops aren't quite ready for that. Prosthetics, tox gas, flak armor, mortars, gun turrets, foam turrets, gunsmithing, precision rifling, gas operations, fire foam, hydroponics would be nice. Battery, go. But yeah, we need to make some of these. I unfortunately messed up how I laid this out, so it kind of sucks for me. Thank you for the models, monitors, Mitori. We can just slap these in there. We're also going to need a hospital on the ship, just in case. So that's something to consider for us. I need Beta out. Beta's asleep. Who's doing construction? We can give not Wolfie the ability to do so since we got everybody else who shouldn't be doing it already. A carver from Pact of Brala is passing by. He is named Ergo. What's going on, Ergo? Please don't hit those bombs. You don't want to hit those bombs. I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, now Wolfies can destroy this and then we'll start building this up properly. But yeah, we're going to need a hospital wing. We're going to need... It's kind of hard to do here. But we'll see what we can do design-wise to get Even just a couple of hospital beds. Like I could just honestly put them right here. Yeah, and seal this off as Rosa's general bedroom. I do need her death rest casket though. If I were a death rest casket for Sanguophage, where would I be? Who here is nearby that can do this? Zara's doing work. Alright, we can destroy that. Over there, I knew it! It's in the wrong area, Wolfie. That's not where I need it. Alright, Wolfie, you're doing good. Sorry, not Wolfie. You're doing good work. Oh, you undid one block and only one fucking block. Good job, not Wolfie. Now Wolfie's like, you asked me to undo one block, I undid one block. What do you need from me? Yo, Wolfie just throwing it back. But yeah, no, this will allow us to take off on Odyssey and actually go out there and find other things out in space. Thank you, Tony, for the Death Rest casket. Ooh, that was a not nice spot. You didn't pay me to do more. It's true. That's on me. That's on me. Reinstall. What if we did this here? Okay, we'll move this there. This will be a slight, you know, room for death resting. Alright, so we actually move that there, and then we can move this over here. Wait, no, maybe not yet. We'll lock this area off after we build more stuff in it. Because we can build more stuff in it. Thank you for the Death Rest Capacity Serum as well. How does this work? Let's see. The serum that permanently increases the number of death rest buildings a person can connect to during death rest. Got it. Serum can only be ingested by individuals with death rest gene. Got it. Rosa. Num num. And thank you for the 100 tacos. My favorite. Gio, have a taco. Consume tacos. That's just me every day. Consume tacos? Sure. Absolutely. Okay, so the build's going good here. We're on cooldown for anomaly stuff, so that's fine. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, homie. Okay, so we're doing that there. This got moved out the way, so I can actually put the machine I actually need in that spot. The smelter. Okay, so we're going there. Tables, chairs for everybody. Still need some sandstone for that. I have some. I just need to process it. What was that sound? Jesus. Alright, so that protects that part there. This is rock roof thin. Okay. Yeah, we need to shave a section of this off so we can actually park our ship here. Otherwise, it's going to be not good. We can start sowing our trees, so that'll give people something to do as well. I do like pudding because it does help out initially. Where even is that? Orders? No. Zone? Right, it's growing zones. Alright, research finished. Disruptor flares. Hell yeah. Alright, this is all gonna be not potatoes. We're not doing that. We're growing choke vines, my favorite. We want a layer here of choke vines that'll slow anything down that comes through there. It does. That is what it does, essentially. It's what choke vines do. Where is it? Choke vine. We can also grow all kinds of things, just regular grass, trees. We can grow a lot of things here that'll be very nice. Not necessarily things that are going to use for resources, but at least, you know, something to help our survivors survive. Tangled masses of cord-like spiky vines, which coil in great masses along the ground. Chokevine greatly slows down anyone who moves over it. Multiple tribes have independently generated stories of chokevine strangling children to death in the night as a way to scare kids into coming home from dark, like La Llorona. Right, Mimi? Nope, so it made a bunch of zones. Okay, so we gotta go through. Listen, I want to be a little fancy. I gotta make it look fancy. And make sure it's not all potatoes. Okay, we got choke vines everywhere. Rim, what's going on, Astacon? We rimmin'. You know how we do. Bush. Nope. Choke vine. I'm sure there's a much better way of doing what I just did, but here we are. I'm experimenting with the controls. Only gonna get better at it if we do it this way. Not potatoes. Where are we? Okay, there. We're there. We're there. Okay, I think we're okay. I'm gonna see a random potato, and I know it's gonna be potato, and it's gonna be like whatever, but it's just potatoes. Good news, I have enough silver that should the colony fail, I can send an absurd amount of wildlife. Beautiful. Consider this an incentive to make this one work. Gotcha. No, listen. As a tradition, whenever we are wrapping up a colony, because we're being murdered, you do send in. I still remember that one time Zabe sent in a bunch of like worst colonists ever that were super cheap, and just wave after wave of Zabes, and they eventually got through and did the thing on a different map to save the colony. Alright, who is Doctorology? Who is cooking? The people that are meant to be doing it. That's good. I remember Zabes saved the colony. Granted, we died later on, but that wasn't because of Zabes. That was because of Randy or whoever it was. We have vac barriers. We don't have the other things I need just yet from this. So I thought we got that from Orbital Tech, didn't we? Oh, right. It's in... over here? No. That was bad hygiene. We need spacer... yeah, it's the water recovery system. So it extracts and sublimates volatile ices trapped beneath asteroid regolith. It produces usable water and generates substantial heat. Handle with care when operating in enclosed environments. Got it. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for... I mean, the water recovery system is something that I want. A compact, high-efficiency recycling node that recovers and reuses water from showers and sinks. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to need that. That requires sewage treatment, which is fine. We're currently trying to learn batteries. All right, once we finish batteries, we'll switch over to that. And that'll work. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I thought I learned it from this. Where is it? Orbital tech. Yeah, we learned. Where's the water tank at then? Hygiene. Alright, so just got added to here. So the water tank. We want to add one here. How much does this hold? Stores water for use by plumbed fixtures. The water must be drained if it becomes contaminated. Capacity 2,000. Okay, I mean, for a ship that should be enough. But I do need... I mean, how much is the water filtration? Water treatment is fucking huge. Water filtration is pretty important, so we'll put one there. Alright, so we have a water tank there now. That's good. What else can we do here? So again, we do want our spaceship to be... We want our ship to be equally self-sufficient as the rest of it. But it's a lot. So we'll get there. So we still haven't built that. That's fine. We can focus on the ship a little bit while we still can. I suppose I could have double tanks, and that'll increase my... But I don't think I need more than 2,000 gallons of water for one ship. What else do we have here? Pumping station, we don't need that. Fertilizer, we don't need that. We do have the vacuum toilet, which needs the sewage dump port. A vacuum sealed sewage expulsion port for use in a spacecraft. When connected to a vacuum toilet, it safely ejects waste into the void of space. It must be mounted on an exterior wall of a ship. Okay. Don't want to be behind that. Alright, so our plumbing goes there, but then we need the plumbing to go here. I just want to share that I'm about to consume ramen. I love that for you. I had some earlier today and it was delicious. Yo. Okay, we're fine there for the ships. It's just, again, it's just the minor details at this point of what we want to do. Right, we can build those walls. Well, we still can. Plasteel. This was going to go here and here, so... So we don't need a ton of storage for this. Obviously, you know, we're not going to be carrying everything with us into space. or wherever we end up going, but we do need some. Excuse me. A grizzly bear just killed that beaver. Jesus. Okay, we can build the vac barriers here. That way our insides are kept safe. Alright, but yeah, we have oxygen on our ship now. That's a good thing. We have the means of surviving in space, so that's a good thing. Need that, but thank you for the biddies. How goes the timer on this? That is still on cooldown for another 3 days, so that's fine. That gives us time to actually start getting through this. Add bill, please destroy everything that I can. Do forever. What are we doing here? Those slag chunks definitely need to go, as well as those mechanoid slag chunks. So that's huge. That's what I wanted to do. I should have done from the very beginning. We can smelt weapons. Do forever. If it's a weapon that is normal or what else can go away. Destroy apparel. Do forever. Same thing as always. Normal or worse gets chucked. Smelt weapon, right? We don't want to. We can smelt from apparel. We want to smelt apparel. Why destroy when I can turn it into materials first, right? So we can slag weapons, apparel. Good. I decided to get some more wine and realize I'm now sitting here with wine and Fritos. The goblin mode is never far. Listen, it's Friday, Smoothie. What a better fucking way than that to get into the weekend. A little bit of wine, maybe a little bit more wine, and some Fritos. Sounds fucking fantastic. Let's see about my piping here. How did I do this earlier? So, yeah, that's not good. We'll extend this over here, and then we'll move this guy over here, and then we can do something with this area here, because this is very poorly done. We'll make a copy of this right there. Add some legally sourced weed gummies and make a real goblin party. If you partake, sure. Alright, now we can move these over here. Actually, we'll extend this a little bit. Based on scent, I could knock on some neighbors' doors, but I'd have to leave the state for legal. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, they can move all this over, that's good. We do want this sort of cut off right there. We don't have any water, which is fine. That's to be expected because we're not there yet for that. But what else do I want to add here? Right, we need, right, okay, got it. So, we're gonna make this, right, we're gonna seal this off here for Rosa's room. And then we can open this up a little bit, so that way she has access to all her things here. We do want our plasteel here though, because we're not using it anywhere else other than huh? Oh, Cashew. He's just like his father. Alright, so we'll move the plasteel there. That's fine. Okay, so we've got that there. We'll want some of these on the ship. Again, we're only gonna have 3 people on this ship, but oh, okay. We'll have 3 hospital beds for our 3 our 3 astronauts in case if it really goes sideways. That way they all have somewhere to be. What's wrong with this? Oh, I think I know what I did wrong there. No, okay. Okay, so that's fine. That's progress. And I'll have to find a use for this area here. I don't know what I'll do there. I could always sink this down further and use it there, but volume feedback. Your voice was getting flooded by the hit song. He was about to. Yeah, no, the music does tend to be fairly loud. I let it play because I like it a lot. But yeah, it does tend to be. I appreciate you letting me know though. I let it play because the music doesn't play all that often, and then I do like to let it just go. All right, so I want to remove that there. Okay, need anomaly project. Oh shit, I could have been researching ghouls this entire time. What do I know about ghouls? Ghoul infusion. There we go. I don't think I have anything else I can do here for this outside of. Hey, Sonu, guess what? What's up, Mimi? What up? What can I do for you? A stat check, please. This is Zombie Bowmage from last week. As you were instantly landed upon a trap, but we did resurrect you. Catch you, but he does have a butt, it's true. What do you mean a family of... I have access to Shark Week because that section of Discovery Plus is nice. Oh, that's all. Wait, let's see what's gonna happen. We have a raid. All right, wait. I mean, it's no pause. I don't. The game pauses it for me. All I need is for one of you to be dumb. Pollution retaliation. What do you mean? We got a double raid. A group of imps from Sowak League have arrived nearby. They're attacking. Yeah, but this was somewhere else where there wasn't anything. Okay, well I need people down here, not over there. That thing over there is going to be taken care of. Don't worry about it. Oh, they're coming up here, the sons of bitches. Okay, Connie's in trouble. Connie's in trouble! Let me see real quick. Who has things? Alright, Iggy, I need you over here. A double raid, imagine. Iggy, I need you to do work here. That's a lot of imps, by the way. Ooh, that's gonna suck. They're setting up a raid over there to start attacking us, so that's fantastic. You tried, Chad. I appreciate you. What else do we have here? Cerealia. Cerealia over here. You're over here. I need you over there. I need you guys up here. And that's I need you over here. Allie's shooting varsity. I need you over here. Alright, varsity. I need you all up here. Hey, are they firing bombs at these guys? Because they're firing bombs at... Okay. Rosa is down, unfortunately. Alright, that raid is over. Do I ever have these idiots over here? Zemi, need you over here. Who else we have? Cerealia over here. If I can get those idiots even remotely close to where I need them to, it would be more feasible to do something with them, but they ignored all the bombs, so I need to think about that. Bomb placement, not ideal. I see we actually get these guys to follow this time. Alright, Bay, you're fast. I need you to go. Yeah, they're not doing anything there. I really gotta do something about this. Varsity, run! Okay. So they set up bombs, and then they're not allowing anyone in there. Okay, well, this is what the melee crew's for. You guys come in right after. You come down here. Cerealia down here. Where's Mimi? I need Mimi here. She's alright, Mimi's right there. She's with the other guys. Alright, you guys gonna go in there, you guys gonna fuck up this guy, Matt. It's gonna suck. Matt's fucking dead. That's what we want. Mimi, no! Wow. Jimmy's down! Varsity's down! Varsity's shooting! Lemon didn't hear no bell. Zerby didn't hear no bell. Zerby, keep on blasting them. Let it happen. It's okay. Enemies lost her weapon. We gotta get in there, and this is, yeah. Trigger the biomutators. Drop a bomb on their heads!
Wow. This never would have happened had your traps not killed me.
Well, I mean, I think it would have happened all the same. Zemri's the only one in there left alive with a weapon. No, Zemri's down. I think, you know what? I think that might be the colony done. All of our fighters are dead. Save this time. They kidnapped Max. They're kidnapping all of our people because they're injured. Here we go. Zera's time. The grab a load of restrooms. No, it's not worth it. They're being. The only one left are the pacifists. So Kalasa. Time to activate the, what's it called? The biomutation pulsar. Let it happen. Okay, but there's nothing over here. That's kind of, so these dudes are still there. I mean, yeah, they're just gonna recover and all that. Uh-oh! I don't know what somebody sent, but it's sure it's gonna be. Your time is now, Astacon. Damn, that was a lot. That was a lot. Go my 200 tame crows. That's what's coming. The game's broke. The game stalled. Let's see what we have. We have. Thank you for the orbital cluster. You know what? I'll tell you what the actual issue is. The issue is a baby was born and survived. No, the crows! Oh my god! Go forth, the Rosa crows! The entities are doing it right now. The biomutation thingy is a thing that... Oh, Beta's right there. Oh, no, Beta, somebody's about to do something. I contributed to the crows. I appreciate your contribution, Roxane. You started this colony with crows. We're ending it with crows. Where are they? Oh my, 5090? Doesn't matter. Alright, here comes Shinobi. Shinobi's gonna handle this. I was lag like something is coming. Yeah. Yeah. Your solutions. I mean, your solutions here is with the. We're already. Shinobi's coming for the orbital mecha cluster targeter. It's on the way. It just landed way down here in Narnia. Huh? I mean, I could put Rosa on there, but you've already been perished. Everybody's already perished. There's no point. Yeah, you know, he said the shit for sure. The crab lives on Tapinch. We had two massive raids at the same time, Iggy. Not like Twitch raids. Oh my god, what are all these? Who sent a plague of locusts after me? What the fuck? A locust is attacking after being harmed. Yeah. A plague upon my house. No, Shinobi's a pacifist. She can't do shit. I mean, explains the only people that are left alive are the pacifists. Where's Varsity? No, actually, Shinobi, right here. Varsity, your time is now. You are always on the side of the machines. Did the game just reject your crows? There was too many things going on. It didn't reject the fucking locust, that's for sure. Varsity. Become what you must. The ship's still fighting, by the way. The turrets on the ship are still shooting bitches. Isn't that I always appreciate you, Mimi? It does so much for assets. Yeah. You tried. Huh? Yeah, and the Wolfies are running. Wolfie's smart. And listen, look, Rosa and the Zabe's toes are like, damn, it sounds fucking terrible out there. What should I do? You think it's safe to go this way? Alright, Varsity. This is Varsity's time. Hey, now Wolfie, I don't think you're safe there, homie. I don't think they're safe there. Alright, well, listen, this colony was incredible for as long as it. Look at all the fucking Rosa crows. Beautiful. I love them. Dirty crows into the void. It's sad times. I wanted to see. Yeah, I mean, we've capped out. That's just, there's just way too much. Why is Varsity having hard drugs at this point in time? Jesus. Alright, well, YouTube, this is how we do it. You missed your army of fucking locusts? That's fine, don't worry about it. We'll be back on Sunday, because Saturday's my day off, so I won't be here. Neither will my colony, by the way. But that's a problem for next week. So this is the way RimWorld goes. Sometimes you're vibing and then splat. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the show. We'll be back on Sunday. Have a good night, YouTube. Have a great weekend. We stream 6 days a week here, Sundays to Fridays at 6 p.m. Bonus during day streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thanks for being here. You're so fine. You're still going! The Zabes calling us army? Yeah, no, I see the fucking Zabes over here. Look at them. No, those are the Zabes toads. Rosa's still alive. She got no gun, but she's being chased by things. I literally can't see anything here. What is this? Let me see. One normal colors for MASH. 7 crows. There are a lot of Zabes being fed. And a Coda. No, that's Kodinagi. Another Zabes. Yeah, no. And this entire time, chat is just asleep. Look at chat. Uh-oh. Alright, YouTube. We'll be back next on Sunday. Bye, YouTube.